right. Quick pause before you scroll, because if you care about how movies and shows are supposed to feel, this is going to hit close to home. The first night I lived with the LG C5, I remember sitting there longer than planned, not watching content, but feeling it. This is for the kind of person who can tell when an image looks right. You don't need someone to explain contrast or motion to you. You just feel when a screen finally stops getting in the way of the story. And before we go any further, check the current price and stock, because panels at this level don't always stay predictable. There's always that moment when you know it's time. Maybe it was the grayish blacks on your old TV. Maybe motion never looked natural. Or maybe HDR felt more like a setting than an experience. At some point, you realized you were adjusting instead of enjoying. The switch changes that fast. The first thing you feel is calm. No blooming. No washed-out shadows. Blacks disappear into the room, highlights pop without strain, and suddenly you're not thinking about the TV at all. You're just there, inside the scene. You notice it during late-night binge sessions when dark scenes stay detailed instead of muddy. You feel it watching sports when motion stays clean and natural. You catch it while gaming when responsiveness feels immediate and the image stays razor-sharp. Even regular streaming content looks like it finally caught up to your expectations. It's not the numbers that matter here. It's the way Dolby Vision scenes feel balanced instead of aggressive. It's the way Filmmaker Mode makes movies feel intentional. Once you experience this kind of image discipline, everything else starts to feel like a shortcut. If you're thinking of waiting, don't get caught by stock swings or weird pricing gaps. OLED cycles are unpredictable, and hesitation usually costs more later. You might worry that OLED is delicate or too premium for everyday use. Living with it kills that fear quickly. It adapts to everything. And the surprise benefit is how immersive the sound becomes when paired correctly. With WoW Orchestra and Dolby Atmos support, the screen stops being silent and starts feeling cinematic even before you add external audio. Owning this feels like you crossed a line. You stop shopping TVs. You stop comparing panels. You feel proud every time someone sits down and says nothing, because the picture speaks for itself. Black levels vanish into the room, colors feel controlled, never exaggerated, motion looks natural, not processed. HDR scenes feel cinematic and intentional. Every source looks cleaner than expected. You want quality content to fully appreciate it. Once you adjust, lesser screens feel obvious. At some point, you stop looping comparisons. You already know which one you wanted. This is where you choose the screen you'll keep for years. Check the current price, see what's available, and make the move. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and quietly regret every night you turn on the TV.